What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Unfortunately for Keemstar, I am not a rapist or a pedophile/paedophile. My name is Sam, and we're here for Through the Leagues on episode 20 now. That's actually, I'm going to count that as a milestone, so if you guys could leave a like, it'd be very much appreciated, and let's get into the episode. So, this is the team we came up against, maybe a few weak links in Cazorla, Rafinha, and I think that's Bisevic at centre-back, I'm not too sure, I can't really remember. But we see Dani Alves running through the middle, plays in the ball to Weah. Now, I don't know why I actually tried to chip that. I know it looks like a normal shot, but it's actually a chip. But we find that it drops to Griezmann, and that is our first goal in the final. If you didn't know, this is the final of the draft. If you've missed any of the episodes, there is a playlist in my playlist section. I don't know what it's really called, but here De Bruyne slots in Aguero. I don't know why Koscielny isn't running. Like them ones when you hold down RT, it is for Xbox, I don't know what it is for PlayStation, maybe R2, and they just don't run. Even when you look at the stamina bar, it's not dropping faster. But that is 1-1, and that is an even match. Oh god, I'm running out of things to say. Low key, this is about the 7th time I'm recording this now, which is a bit annoying because it's corrupted 3 times. But what, you know, so at half time we're doing better on shots but worse on target, and we're just dominating possession. So we have Ozil plays in Griezmann. Now Griezmann decides to run down the wing, fake shot back and scoot back in, then tries to cross it. Now you see, I'm not controlling Weah, but he scores, and then it switches to me. I know that shouldn't really count because like I technically didn't score the goal, but I'll take it. I don't know why it just didn't let me have it with Neymar. I probably would have got that, but his player's in the way. But the goal was there, so I'll take it. This guy's a frustration clearance, but it somehow bounces out to Cazorla. Cazorla just bullies Maxwell somehow, then Koscielny with quite possibly one of the worst slide tackles I've ever seen. He's looking like Mertesacker out there, and thank God he's injured for months. I know I'm not nice for saying someone's hurt, but thank God he's gone, because he's absolutely shit. So Aguero puts 1 bar on it, because whoever puts a bar on a penalty has to go down the middle. So apparently not, but you know, he scored that, so he made me look like a mug, and that is 2-2. And if you're looking at the 15 in the corner, that is essentially from I didn't want to have all the points from scoring all the goals, so what I did was we have to rule obviously 5 points per round, and we're in the final. So we've made 3 rounds, 3 times 5 is 15, so we got 15 points. So there we just see cheeky chip from George Weah from Liberia, and that makes it 3-2 on the scoreline. We are winning 3-2 in the final. Quite a nice ball, actually. And I'm sorry, you have to pump fake your keeper there. No one fully brings out their keeper. You could tell this guy's a bit of a noob. But that is it. We have won the final, finally. Bruh, I can't believe I've just said that. But anyway, we get the man of the match. Doesn't matter. No one cares about the achievement because no one actually gives a shit about gamer score. And no lie, I can't turn that off. And we dominated on stats, so we pretty much deserve to win it. Now I will show you the prizes that I got. What we did actually end up getting was a 5k pack and a 50k pack, so not too bad in what we got. So looking at it, I was like, okay, I'll do the 5k, get out of the way. So what I took was just pretty much the contracts and shit, just so I could get them for club maintenance. I don't know whether to apply chemistry stars and all that, because I'm not really keeping the players for that long, but if they're there in the club, then it will obviously do. But here we go, 50k pack, and we get a load of absolute rubbish. And for some reason I discarded that Sacco individually. I'm not really sure why, maybe just some deep lying hatred, but whatever. Our best player was Alves, and he was utter useless. Well, he's probably alright, but we didn't even make profit in the final, which is how dumb this game is. So we have got our changes for our 20 points in what we made in the tournament. So we bring in Lewis Cook, and yes, again, I still can't get this right. I choose the wrong one every single time. Lewis Cook in for Kasim, who's cost 4 points. Then we switch over to Monke, switch him out for, I believe it was Bishop, and that cost 2 points, I think. Yeah, I can't spell, I know. Bishop, now if you see in the background, we actually switched to a 4-3-2-1, so I wanted more of a balanced midfield, but now I'm probably going to have to constantly apply a, a fitness card because we're lacking CMs. But anyway, we switch out Zakwani for, I think it was Goldson eventually, Yep, there we go, Goldson. And he's actually quite a major upgrade on him. And then we switch out Tyson for the Beast from the east of England, Heskey. And then finally Wiltshire for Lualua. So, wrong way around, but it doesn't matter. And then actually finally, Button in for Nichols. Now, Button doesn't have a long throw trait, which is annoying. Lualua with some decent 4-star skill moves and good shot. Goldson just pace, pretty much. There's nothing else to it. Bruh, because he's got 469 stats, because that's absolute banner. That is the best card. Bishop, because he was quite, I don't know, bishopy, whatever you want to call it. Then Heskey, because it's Heskey with them low work rates. Someone's actually played 55 games with him. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Oh, has someone done that? Anyway, we see Dani Alves in at right back. For some reason, no Chem, he should have switched his 2 centre backs around. 2 5-star skillers and really decent team. I mean, you got Neuer. For some reason, I come up against Neuer every single day. But we see Bishop makes an easy interception. Then we see Lewis Cook running through the middle, slides it off to him and plops it. Why do I keep saying that? I said it in the last attempt, it didn't work. And that gives us our first point of the episode. Not technically, yeah, first point of the episode, if you want to call it that. And that puts us 1-0 up, and I think it was easily in the first half. Might have been in under first 20 minutes. It was 35, whatever, I can't really see time. Then we see Heskey's attempt of doing some step overs, and somehow it was a free kick. Then we see Lualua. I was thinking of Heskey, but I thought that's just embarrassing. And this is pretty much... Now, normally I'm alright with free kicks, nothing special, and that was just pretty piss poor. And that leads us into the first half. And now it's pretty pumped to get in this game. You see Heskey's fancy pass. I know that was pretty legit. Now I tried to play it over to Heskey. It didn't work. Then Bruh intercepts it and crossbarring down. Bangs that. Probably one of the best shots I've ever had for some reason from the penalty spot. And Bruh makes it 2-0 in the 69th minute because he's got 469 stats. Heskey looks fat as shit and black as shit. That he will look proper class in that black and gold kit, I can tell. Now we're actually going to have to change out our kits to championship kits, so if they're any of the nicest kits in championship, please let me know and I'll buy them. So moving into the 90th minute it is. So I was trying so hard to get a goal of Heskey. As you can see, I was forcing it. Heskey stings the hands of Neuer and it goes in. Some Heskey aids right there, and look at that, is probably going to be the thumbnail because Heskey's black. Thank God I used the red kit actually, otherwise it'd been pretty hard in Photoshop to get some quick selection. So yeah, not really sure how that's gone in. I mean, Neuer should easily be saving that, but it didn't. So that's a shame, isn't it? And then I think we see my opponent attempt to run through the middle. It doesn't work because his player aren't black. Brilliant. If you can hear some noise in the background, that's just me fidgeting like a moron. So yeah, we won the game. For some reason our keeper got man of the match, and then I went to check saves and it wasn't even a big difference, so I don't understand really. Look, I mean, the keeper's obviously saved my ass quite a bit, but you know, with this defence pretty much it needed to happen. So it wasn't doing amazing on stats, but it was definitely the better team, probably deserved the result. So as you can see, we are 1 win off the division title, and we had 5 points, so we just switched out 1 player for 4 points, the 1 point over. Derek Williams, no, not the Chicago Ball player, I think it is. And we switched the Goldson over to get some better chemistry. Then we come up against this team. I was so confused. Who wastes their money on a pink John Terry, Robbie Fowler and Teddy Sheringham, and a Milner, the most boring player in the world? But, you know, his team, it's Ultimate Team, you can do what you want. But we're playing Armstrong, and I attempt to chip, and it's offside. Now, this guy was the most jammy player you've ever seen. Just all the offsides and fouls. I must have made about 5 fouls in the first half. Probably first 20 minutes. But let's see, hurricane, whatever you want to call it. Again, this should not be a foul. How was that a foul? And yeah, you can understand my just utter rage when this was for the title. I wanted to make sure I got this. So then Leighton Baines just crosses it in, and low-key keeper has a fit in mid-air, takes Rooney out, and unfortunately doesn't get the ball or anywhere near it. So we're 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go, and I knew I had to try and get this W. So I'm not really sure what even happened with the keeper. Look, it's a better angle. He misses the ball completely. I know Shrek put him off a bit, but come on. So Lee Martin does some step overs, some good work, desperate times called for desperate measures, and we sweat it to make it 1-1 with 5 minutes left, and that gets us a point obviously, but that's not the main focus here. The main focus was the title. Now we're trying to make a break in the 89th minute. We're playing Paul Anderson, play to Armstrong. Now Armstrong is coming in. Can his players keep up? No, they can't. We bang it in the top left, and that is 2-1 in the 90th minute to secure the title. But it wasn't really secure because he may have tried to break low-key and scored and then ruined my dream. But that is 2-1 in the 90th minute. Armstrong is definitely proving to be a solid player and deserved them 17 likes on Foothead. But my opponent doesn't score. We secure the title and we end up getting 14,000 coins from the double coin thing reward season stuff. Low-key, just check EA's Twitter. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure to leave a like and I'll see you guys next time.